Great Houses of Calderia is amazing. What I've just played of this demo, of course, when I tried it out at Tacticon, I really like the potential that we have here. This is a sort of how do you say it? It's like if elements of an RPG game, CRPG game, maybe some strategy, maybe some Total War, maybe some Paradox. It's and maybe yeah, man, some CK3 as well. It's all combined into one. And so far, you are in a foreign land, and your ancestors have been banished, and therefore you take control of one of these lands, and you basically, as I would assume, you would expand and you would grow. And I really like the roleplay elements of choosing your family, choosing what production abilities they build or whatever. I chose to, and plus you get to do your house origins, and I swear, now when I played this game, I was like, wow, the music and the ambience is really fantastic, and you have a variety of options to choose where you begin and what you do, and you can choose starting locations as well. Of course, I do feel that the campaign map is a bit small, and I would rather have a larger, bigger map, more regions to do it. It kind of reminded me of Anno 1800 in a way, where you have to like, you have different, you start from a small city and then you have to build up. And I would love to like zoom in and see more details of the campaign map, which would be nice. And I remember another YouTuber expressing the same concern as well. But apart from that, apart from that, I'd like to see more campaign details. And I named myself House Malfuz, and there were many options. The options of tradition, the options of family, the options of things. Calderia is a game that sort of immerses you into that role-playing element. It basically says, look, here are the story events, here's what you have to do, and you have to decide what's going to happen, and you have to basically build resources and do many things. You can do trade, you can do diplomacy, you can do many such things, and you can choose your house origins, you can choose your house history. Although I would like an option where you would get the chance to write your own history, your own backstory, like an element that you can write, and maybe customize, the character portraits, because you can customize your house, your basically your coat of arms, etc. You can do that. But the main problem I had was that there's no family tree. Of course, this is the demo, and I'm basically suggesting what I think they could do really well in the next few turns or whatever. Well, sorry, in the next few months. And the demo is quite good because it gives you a basic idea, a basic taste of what Calderia is going to be. It is basically a generational grand strategy game set in the fantastic land of Calderia, inspired by the Renaissance. Build your family's legacy of power and rise in the ranks of the Great Houses of Calderia, and it looks amazing. Font, campaign map, immersion, all of that stuff really is amazing, You're managing your house leaders, and you have to manage unruly families. You have to appoint and manage family members. You have to take into consideration their traits, their personalities, what they want. It's a character-driven game, and you have to be very careful. It reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones. In fact, Game of Thrones would work really well in a game like this, And you have to take critical decisions. Of course, war is disabled, of course, but you can do lots of diplomatic options as well. You have to spend. But I really think a family tree would really help in sort of figuring this out. Maybe assassinations, maybe more story events, because I really think that the character-driven story events really are at the heart of this Great Houses of Calderia demo. Their traditions, you have to change the world mythos. I really do wish there were mythical beasts and more fantasy elements, and I'm sure they'll do this when the time comes. But you are mastering the art of grand strategy through a fantasy setting inspired by the Renaissance that really adds in immersive world building, immersive stories, etc. Although I don't think the demo did give me that element of creating endless stories. I assume in the final product you will get to do this. But what we have right now is really fantastic. Go ahead, download this demo. It's really fantastic, and of course it was part of Tacticon, but as I will not be here for the next month or so I'm creating the video now just to say this is a great game, go and check it out, and yeah, download the demo right now, which is the link in the description box down below. And please don't forget to leave a like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.